brainstorming here. Because I could not wait to do my drawer, and that's this one. It's a very nice size. We can still add loads of nice tags or cards or whatever you like to put in here. So that is awesome. And so the plan was that I put this on the inside of our cover. That was the idea. And I changed also my mind because I told you before that I want to have this on top. So it's a top loaded. But I think that's so inconvenient. It's very nice if you open your album and then you have your drawer right here. So, and I just can make a closure so this holds down. But I was thinking, if I do my pages on here, well, this definitely comes 1 inch on the spine, so I only have this left, and that's no problem at all. But if you have your first page here, even if you have it right here, then this page will not be that easy going. See that? That's, especially the first one, definitely is not nice. So it needs to be further away. So I was thinking, okay, there is no disaster going on just yet, but I think then we need to attach our pages on the back of the cover. And how we do that? Well, we still have our tunnel, so we always can make our hinges on here. So just, we're gonna find a way. We're definitely gonna find a way. So, because if it's here and the spine is empty, and if you then have your pages fall to the left, then it's no big deal at all. And then this goes to the right. That's not that bad. Okay, because I still want to have my idea of this drawer. I just want to let it work. So first, before we continuing with more pages, because it took me a few hours. Look how many wrong measurements I made already till I finally got it. I always have that. So I always like to play a little first till I have the size correctly. And as you can see, this is a slightly smaller than the top cover. I think a 1/4, a little bit around it that I have left. So what do you think? And this we just add that on the ding, on the dingen, on the cover, and I think we might can add some brads on. And I think it's even better to add that before, well, brads. Well, if you add brads on, then they will be in here, and then this slide's not that nice. Okay, another obstacle. But a brad definitely will keeps it a little bit better on its place instead of only using tape and okay. But we can put some extra paper on here, and we have our, okay, we still have obstacles. Okay, let's just start. Before I'm gonna start, I think I like to add already paper on here. And then if we have this one, before we glue this together, I think it's a nice way to attach this on before we even put it together. Okay. So let's just start, guys. Let's just go with the flow, guys. go with the flow and everything will go. So let's put some black papers on the inside. I'm just going to cut my papers slightly smaller than this one, and I pay attention that this paper will not, like this here in these grooves, you definitely don't want that. So let's just cut this so it's the same size. Here we go. Let's add this on here, and then the other one, I assume, oh, I just not have enough, but that's okay. Just a little strip on the middle. Okay, let's attach that. Oh, before I go, I definitely like to tell you that I do like to have some double-sided tape right along these grooves, so your paper can be slide in so nice without any bubbles. There we go. Same thing on this side, of course. I have the feeling that this project is going to take a lot of obstacles that we need to think about, but at the end, I hope that everything will be okay. Okay, so now we just can put this on. Yay! Okay guys, when your paper is on and you let it dry a little bit, then just grab a bone folder, which is not too tight, not too small. Just put your bone folder and just squeeze your paper inside this groove. Just gently. And when it's going, it's going. Okay, let's grab the next fold line. See, that is why it's important that you have some tape here, because now everything is nice and steady, which you don't have if you don't do that. Trust me, it will be a game changer. This one, I think I did not let it dry just too long. Here we go. Okay, and then I'm only going to do a nice strip for the middle. And then we are done. Check, check, check. Everything is nice in the corners. Otherwise you just need to squeeze it inside. Perfect. Okay, so that's that. And then it's going to be looking like this at the end. I like it. Okay. Let's go to our drawer. Because, yep, I still like to. I just want to. I like, I want, I do like it. Okay guys, are you ready? Are you ready? Means that I don't have any measurements. Well, this was my my little notes for everything, but you just need to follow. I can't explain all of this. It's so difficult. I was trying to make a little note, but yeah, it's just, you just need to follow along. It's so much better. Okay, so first we are going to make the outside. Okay, so, and I definitely wanted to do this today because this morning I made this, and if I wait till tomorrow, then I think I don't know how I did it. Yep, my brain does not work that long. Okay, where are we going to start with? I'm just going to grab an A4 piece of paper. If you have a 12 by 12, that's also fine. The rest you just can cut off. Okay, so I'm just going to start with a 1 inch. Yeah, I think that was what I was starting with. No, see, I already start wrong. This is the way we start this piece with. Okay, don't throw this away. Don't throw this away. This is for the drawer. Wait just a sec. I need to have this one because I need 2 of these. Oh God. Yep. But we start with the 1 inch. We start with the 1 inch. Okay. The 1 inch. I bet I will mess it up. It's always the case with me. Okay, so a 1 inch I did, and I'm just gonna move it. I can give you all the measurements that I work with. See, because the first one was 3 3/4. Was it? Why? Why was it? Why did I need to start at 3 3/4? I did. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, maybe that's the reason why I wrote it down. Yes. Okay, we're just gonna start over again, guys. Okay, as my note, I'm just gonna follow my note. 3 3/4. That's the size of the drawer outside. 3 3/4. And then I'm gonna move it. No, I did not. 3 3/4. Let's just do what the note says. 4 3/4. Okay, that's the 1 inch further. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. And then 8.5. 8.5. Just follow what I wrote down this morning, Diane. Trust yourself. And a 9.5. Okay, okay. Is that what I did? Yep, I guess that's what I did. And then we are going, because it's a 7 3/4, I'm just going to take this to the 0 right here, and I'm going to score a 7 3/4. Hold it down. 7. Oh, okay. That's it. Okay, I do have measurements. I do have measurements. Okay, cool. Okay, so a 3 3/4, a 4 3/4, 8.5, and 9.5. That's our first one. And you can go right away to the other one if you want. Shall we do that? Is that even possible? Is that even, or is that? Nah, we're just gonna go first with this one to see if it's correct. Just focus on one thing, one at a time, one at a time. Okay. So let's fold everything first. There we go. Fold it down. And then all these fold lines. There we go. Okay, now what I do like is add some tape at the bottom. It's easier when you did not cut anything. Okay. Now what we don't need is, maybe it's easier to see, what we don't need is this piece. So I'm just gonna cut a slightly triangle, just a slightly, and I'm gonna cut just on the left side of the fold line. So this piece you don't need. And now I'm just going to cut a small triangle each fold line, just a small triangle. It's easier to put tape on first. So that is done. Okay, now let's see if we fold everything. Yep, then we have this piece right here. So that is, if I use a little clamp for now, and then it's firework. Oh my gosh, okay. And then we just can put this back inside with a little piece of paper on, and that little piece can be a 1 inch by a 3/3/4. Check if I am correct. This fits on here nicely. Yes, that fits nice. Okay, so that is the outside of the box. But before we glue this all down, we can add first tape on here, because I definitely want to have this on the outside. So this is what we have left, and I'm just going to keep it in this position, because yeah, the more the better. It makes everything sturdier, so why not? Okay, so place some tape on here. Here we go. Okay, so that is done. That is done. Now I was telling you about those brads. Well, if we put this together like this, then I can't go any deeper for here with the brads. Even if I let the back open, then it's still not handy. But maybe we can add this on here. Then we also need to do the bottom. And then this is the bottom. Then we also need to attach. Go with the flow, guys. Just think with me. Think with me. Go with the process. And we also need to have some tape at the bottom. And it would be even better if you put already some design paper on the outside. Yeah, if I had that trust that it will work, then I definitely would do that now. It's so much easier. But you also can do that later. So let this just be the tryout, and if it works, then you can put design paper on these pieces. But we can do that later also. Okay, so now we have the back. This is going to be on your chipboard. This is going to be on top. And then this is going to be closed down. Okay, let's grab our cover. Let's grab our cover. And then this should go nicely on here. Okay. Do we need a guideline? We might can have a guideline. Check, check, check. Okay, this one is 334 by 734. That was the one where I was seeing if it's fitting. Now this is straight. Can't erase it if we put this on. I'm just gonna make a little small pencil mark. Okay, that's perfect. That's easy. Especially the bottom one, and then the rest will follow. Okay, let's do this. I am excited and afraid. Okay, I'm gonna peel off this piece. You better first watch. You absolutely better first watch. Best advice for today. Okay. Of course, I'm also gonna use glue. Why not? As close as I can go to the edges. The moment of truth. What's the best way to handle this? I think this or this. I need to see a little, and I can't see if this is up. Where is the top? Oh, there it is. Yes, okay. It's on. It's on. Burnish it down. Oh my gosh, if this is not correct, burnish it down. Okay, now we definitely want that this box is going to be attached on your cover, especially when it's hanging upside down. So I'm gonna add some brads. Now let's not make these brads too close to the edge, but let's say somewhere here. Go. Okay, flip this over. It's nice. Okay. And now I'm also trying to make this as flat as possible. I think I even would grab a hammer or something. Don't know if you can make these flatter than flat. Well, at least we tried. Now let's make also two on this side. Here we go, let's use some forks. Okay, let's turn this around. Okay, now I think the best way is to put some paper over this. What do you think? So we're going to make slightly smaller than a 3 3/4 and a 7 3/4. So let's 3 3/4. Let's make a 3 5/8 by 7 5/8. So that is definitely smaller. See, that is nice. And I think if you put this on, that it will be not that, I call that, bulky. That your drawer will not be bumped into. If you know what I mean. below I just make it nice and even with this piece. Totally. So what do you think? Will this work? Ah! Will this work? Of course it will. Stunning. Just dare to do. Try things out. See? Yeah, I definitely think that this will work and that this will just slide over. Yep, it will be. It will be. It will be. It will be. Just don't say that enough. Okay, so now we are going to attach everything. Cool. So, do you know the best way to attach this on is just make this flat, see that? And then you have it, see? Because this is fitting exactly on here. Trust me, it will be. Isn't it? Yes, it is. If you want to test it out, test. If you want to test it out, just hold this and just ta-da! See? Yep. It will be. Magic. It's like magic. Okay, now we're going to put this on top. Peel this off. And then these little guys. Okay. And then just these and these on top, and then you have your little piece. Here we go. And there you go. Close it down. And we are going to put more papers on the outside, so it will be sturdier. I promise it will be. But for now, our drawer is in the cover. Okay, now I can't test. I can't test if this measurement is correct. We just can use the same, otherwise I need to adjust it. But let me just focus. Definitely. Do I need to make it smaller? Do I need to make it smaller? Well, not exactly. I think it fits marvelous. What do you think? Well, but, if you put papers on your drawer for decoration, then it will be tight. So we are going to try this to make this even a little smaller than I already made. Because you definitely want to have some papers on here. And this slides perfect. But I just like to have it even more perfect. All right, so let's, yeah, so this is the idea, guys. This is the idea. Okay. What do you think about this idea? Is it a stupid idea? You know, I like crazy things. Okay, guys, I also see that my memory card is full, so I need to erase everything and put it on my PC, and I will see you tomorrow. It's almost hobby time. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Okay, guys. How many times... How many times do I mess up? Okay. Well, this one was pretty much nice, and I already made some papers on, so it's nice and sturdy. The bottom and the sides twice, so it makes it so nice and sturdy. But this one just was not, well, it slides in, but just it's too narrow. So oh my gosh, so now, but I think I got it. Okay, so okay, just throw these away. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is also a mess up for trash. Okay, so, but I finally got it. I have my measurements. So, still, first watch. Just first watch. Don't do this together. So, we're gonna make the drawer for inside here. Okay, okay. Let's put this away. Yeah. Focus. We can do this. Okay, grab your scoreboard, your piece of paper. I always work with A4 pieces. That's 21 by 29.5 centimeters, or in inches, but you don't need it, I think. I don't know. It's a, let's say, 11 5/8 by blah, 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 an 8 1/4. So, okay. So for the drawer, we're gonna start on a long side. So I'm gonna keep my 0. Okay. So let's get started. So I have my little measurements. I'm gonna show you in a second. But first, watch what I'm doing. Okay. So we're gonna score 3/4 first. 3/4. 1 5/8, 1 5/8, and then I have written down small 5/3/8, meaning that if I score right now a 5/3/8, then it's too wide. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna move my paper a little to the left, right here. So you have this, how you call that? You have the groove and you have the mountain. Let me call the mountain. So I'm gonna put my 0 on the mountain. That's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the mountain, and then I'm gonna score a 5/3/8, a 5/3/8, and I'm gonna keep it here. Then I'm gonna score a 6 1/4, and then I'm gonna turn it over. I'm gonna make my last fold line on a 3/4. Let me just kind of cut it down. There we go. Now we're gonna turn this. And let's start with the 0, normal 0, 3/4, 1 5/8. So we're going to start exactly the same as the other one, 1 5/8. We're going to keep it here. We're just going to keep it here. And then we're going to score a 9 1/4 and a 10 1/8. And then we're just gonna flip this around. And again, we're gonna cut this at 3/4. And that's it. Okay. For those who wants to write down your measurements, I'm gonna give you. Okay. Shall we first show you how I do this, and then if it's correctly, I show you. Yeah, that's maybe a better idea. Just stay safe. Just first watch. I definitely want to know, to show you first that finally it works. Okay, now what I like to do first is fold everything. And I did this last night several times, this morning several times. I had to wait because Ratje was at the groomer, so I just had to wait till she was finished. And she is finished, but I'm gonna show you tomorrow after Chica's also ready. I'm gonna show you the new doggy's haircut. Okay, so everything is folded down. Now what I like to do first is put my tape on the inside. And it's only needed on the outside. Well, yeah, outside it's only needed. Okay, so only the piece that was a 3/4. Okay, that is only needed to put tape on. Here we go. Okay, so that is obvious, I guess. Okay, the outside. And now I'm just gonna turn this over. And you see 4 of these blocks right here. 4 of these blocks. And now I'm gonna put tape on these 2 pieces. See? I'm gonna flip it around, and then I grab my next 2 one. See that? Flip it around, and the next 2. And the last one. Here we go. Okay, guys. I'm gonna leave it this way because now we're gonna make some cuts. Now don't worry, I'm just gonna go along with you guys. Okay, so meaning of these little guides, these little strips are that we're gonna attach them to this part. So this part you never ever cut. So on the inside you don't cut. Okay? So what I do is I'm just gonna cut down right here till this corner. And I'm just gonna cut down a little triangle so my fold line is gone. So I'm gonna twist this. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. You definitely want to get rid of the fold line. So you even can cut this straight or in a little triangle. That's totally up to you. Same thing here. You want to get rid of the fold line till the corner. I'm going to do the same thing on here. Okay. Next one, exactly the same. A little triangle, just a fraction of a little triangle. You want to get rid of the bulk till the corner. Same thing here. So you have a short cut and a long cut. cut. Just a small, flawless triangle. But you want to get rid of the bulkiness of the fold line. Little one and two big ones. Till the corner. And that's it. Now we have all the way around. Throw this away. And then we're just going to get rid of all the tape. There we go. Now I'm going to turn this around and grab one of your flaps, and I'm just going to put that in our fold line right here, just to be sure that you are straight and that you don't move it. Okay, grab your next one, put this in the groove, and then you are just straight. So that's why we just make a flawless triangle to cut down. Otherwise your corner is also not that perfect. Okay, burnish it down. Now I'm going to get rid of the big one right here and just flip it around. Let's go to the other big one. Flip it around. Let's go to the small one. And flip it around. And the last one. Flip it around. There we go. So with this, you create a nice edge. Okay, now the only thing I always like to do is squeeze a little in the corners and then you're good to go. That's it. Okay. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Okay, moment of truth. Voila. Perfect. I like it. Oh my gosh, finally! Yay! Oh, I'm so crazy. Yes, I know, but this took me forever. Oh, why? It's every time, a half millimeter more and half millimeter less. Oh. This is the perfect one. Absolutely. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, and we're definitely gonna, we have still space. What I did with the other one to reinforce these wiggly edges. So we're just gonna put paper on so it will get nicer. But that's it, guys. So I can finally give you the measurements to do the same thing on here for the other one. But since I also need to make another one, I'm going to do that together with you. But get a paper and a pen and write down all these measurements, and then we can do this all together again. Okie dokie. Okay guys, let's get started with our second outside. So grab a piece of paper and let me show you the measurements. Okay, for the outside, the drawer box, we're going to grab a A4 and we're going to score a 3 3/4, then a 4 3/4, 8.5 and 9.5. Okay, let's do that first. So we have our, oh yeah, and this one, don't forget, put this the horizontal way. Okay, So we score a 3/3/4, a 3/3/4, a 4/3/4, 8.5, and 9.5. Wait just a sec. Wait. 8.5. Did I just miss it? I missed a good score. Definitely need to know that this is a line that I need to have. Oh, I hate that. Wait. See, I missed something. Wait just a sec. Wait, I'm just gonna start over because I don't want to have any of the cases that I go wrong right here. I did too many times. Okay, I'm just gonna start all over. 3/3/4. Focus. Focus, Diane. Don't go too fast. 3/3/4. Watch my note. 4/3/4. 4/3/4. Hold it down. Watch my note. 8.5. See, I do it again. Why? Why is that? Why? Why do I get this? Ugh, ridiculous. I don't gonna grab a new paper. And a 9.5. I don't think that you will see this after. I think this is even at the bottom. Well, anyway, a 9.5. Focus, focus. 9.5. 9.5. Oh, and then I forgot that we needed to turn this, and we are going to score a 7/3/4. I was forgetting that to put on this note. Then turn paper and score 7/3/4 it was, wasn't it? 7/3/4. Yes, that it was. Totally forgot. Okay, guys. All right, so score 3/3/4, 4/3/4, 8.5, 9.5, and then you're gonna twist your paper and you're gonna score a 7/3/4. That's it. Okay. Yes. Okay. Put this away. Okay, so I like to put tape. Well, this part you don't need, so we just can put tape on the bottom. So this small piece you can skip with the tape. Here we go. And did we did on the outside? Well, I don't know, but let me first fold this. It's better to do step by step without making mistakes. Ah, who is talking to myself? Making mistakes? Oh, that's my single name. My second name. No, we're just gonna do our best. Okay, fold everything. There we go. Okay, now we're first going to cut some things. So we're gonna cut down the fold line, same as we did before. Just a little triangle. A little triangle. Go. Okay, and now we can just watch. This was on top, wasn't it? Yep, this was on top. So meaning that we need to have our tape on here. go. Okay, so that goes on here. And then the bottom. See, so my misfold line you never ever see. So I could use my other paper. Did not have to do it all over again. Oh well, I always can use it for cards. There we go, nicely all the way around. And then some on the inside. There we go. Okay, now we need to grab the other one. Yep. Okay, so just watch. Here is the opening. So you definitely want to have the opening on this side as well. Right here. So we just need to be sure where it's all going. So with this one as well, I'm just gonna see where this is going. This is the spot. Okay, let's peel it off. Also gonna add some glue all the way around. Put it on. There we go. Burnish it down. And then we're gonna add those breads again. Same thing as we did with the other one. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, use all your strength. Oh, what was I thinking to do this? What was I thinking? Why did I thought about this? It would be fun. Yeah. I think this will I think one will fall out, yep. But that's okay. Yep, there we go. And then I took a black piece of paper. Now these papers finally come to use because you don't see it. I'm just gonna make this a slightly smaller. This goes all the way till the bottom. Here we go. So I put this completely at the bottom, so it's the same as this piece. Make sure all the edges are nice glued down. There we go. Yes. Cool. Alright, now we're just going to attach this one. Go, and now we are going to do this top, but I think yeah, I think we can do this first. remove the small ones. Well, everything, you just need to remove everything. Go, and then we're just gonna find a nice piece that fits on here. Just a nice small piece, and you can make a measurement through here. And then shall we cut this just a small 1 inch. And then you just glue this on. There we go, guys. And this will be sturdier after we put extra design paper on and some brown. And okay, so that's done. Let's go to part 2. Okay, so let's grab a next piece of paper and grab a piece of paper and write it down. So I have another A4, and this is going to be the inside the drawer. So we're going to score a 3/4, 1/5 and this I'm gonna explain, but it's a small 5/3/8. So please write it down. A small 5/3/8 and a 6/1/4, and then we're gonna cut a 3/4 off. Then we're gonna turn our page, and then it's 3/4, 5/1/8, 9/1/4, 10/1/8, and then the rest we're gonna cut a 3/4 off. So write it down, please write it down. Okay, so this is, just pause me, just write it down. But the best thing is ever, just follow me how I do it. Especially the small 5/3/8. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, so place it down. So a 3/4, we're gonna start. Did I start this direction? Yep. And you will see if you have a large number, then it's this direction, okay? And if you don't have a large number, then it's the vertical direction, okay? Score 3/4, put this on the 0. Score 3/4 and 1/5/8. And then we come to the small 5/3/8, meaning that I am going to put this one on the mountain. So you have I call that a crease. Oh, I never, well, and a mountain. I always call this a mountain. So I'm going to put my 0 on the mountain. So not on a fold line, but on a mountain. So we get the half of a 1/8. Okay. So then we're going to score a 5/3/8. Just put this straight, 5/3/8. And we're gonna keep it here, and then we're gonna score a 6/1/4, And then the rest we can cut it off at 3/4. And then we're gonna do this piece, the 0, score 3/4. What is this? This also is a 158. 158. Okay. A 158. It is, and then a 9 1/4 and a 10 1/8, and then the rest we can cut off at 3/4. Yes, that's it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna show you again my little note. I was somewhere writing this down completely off, but this is the good one. Maybe you already noticed it. I hope you do. Okay, so let's fold first everything. Go. Then we're gonna put some tape on the outside. Okay, then I'm going to flip it around, and then we're going to grab those 2 little square ones. Last one. There we go. Okay, let's do some cutting. Okay, small one, a little triangle, just a tiny little triangle till the corner. Okay, small one. Large one, small triangle. As you can see, if I lay this flat, you will see just a small triangle. And the large one, small. There we go. Put everything in your trash. Guys, this around and let's get started. So put this in your groove and make your corner. There we go, burnish it down. And let's do the edges. Burnish it down. And squeeze your little corners. That's that. And then, guys, this one should fit perfect. Voila! Oh my gosh, look how nice this looks. Yep. Cool. And it looks like this. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. And even if your album is later on closed, no, then your drawer is upside down. Okay. So it was absolutely necessary that we did a nice fit. You don't want to have to fold things out. But I'm planning to do a closure here and here, so we just can make a nice closure on top here, so nothing will fall down or nothing will fall out. So that is the plan. Just a nice envelope closure here and here. It's a nice decoration also. Yes! Okay, cool! Oh, finally! Yay! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Ah, finally. Thank God. Ah, magic note. Magic note. And still I have it messed up. Oh, I'm not good at this, but okay, finally it's done. And then I am very, very satisfied. Yes. Okay. Next.